Hello everybody. So as you may or may not know by now, I'm due to go to Greece in the next 12 hours-ish. And one of the things I plan to do there is climb Mount Olympus, or at least scale it to a degree. And the plan is to get minimum of halfway, so 1,500 meters. The mountain itself, 2,900 and something or other. And yeah, I've done what I can to prepare. Fitness is relatively good. I reckon I can achieve this in the day. So the plan is to set off nice and early and see how far I can get. The side in which I'm coming on, I'm approaching from the east side of Mount Olympus, from a little town or village or country thing called Lichatoro. I hope I pronounced that right. I do apologise to anybody who is Greek, but none of you are Greeks, let's be honest. I'm going to make a little video diary as I go along. I can't live stream it because it'll just drink my data like mad, and I'll try to when I'm sort of as far up as I can. I'll do a small one, but yeah. Plan is to make a little video for me to remember it, and obviously to keep you guys entertained, whoever, or one of you. But yeah, so 2 hours of work left, and it's game on. Stay tuned. So, just about to board, and as you can see, it's pissing down. I think I'm going to miss this in a couple of hours. Have fun. Thank you. That's how I've done it. Oh, it's on. Maybe two. Well, it's 7:30 AM. It's mountain day, and bag packed, all that shit. Just got to fill up my water, and we'll make our way up. Let's go. Okay, that was a false start. I did have breakfast because A, it's paid for, and B, I want to go on an empty tank. So, next up, that bad boy. So just in case any of you need any more proof that doggos are the bestest, well, I happen to be walking towards the mountain, and look at this handsome boy in the middle of the road. Perhaps he's going to escort me, who knows? Let's find out. So it's 8:46, 8:45. I'm on the route to Lichatoro, and one of the things that we first saw when we came here, and I thought it was amazing, is one of these little guys. If we can get him. Look at him! Just living by the side of the road. Hello. Well, the time is now 8:54 AM in Greece. It's been well over an hour and a half now since I was kicked out of my lodgings for my rather unconventional way of eating the Arctic roll. I was trying to replicate the way a pelican might eat the Arctic roll. What am I on about? Ah, scary doggos. This is where I get eaten. What are you doing? Scary doggo. Yeah, I'm about an hour into the walk now. Got a little bit longer to go. You can see the mountains where I am there, that's good. As long as I can see them, I know I'm getting closer. Although I have to say, the closer I get, the bigger they get. I looked at them when I was far back that way, they looked a lot less challenging. But yeah, what do I think of the Greek countryside? Well, a lot of it's uphill. That was inevitably to be expected. It's dirty. It's very, very dirty. Litter everywhere. Abandoned buildings. Although, yeah, I've found a few animals. There's a couple of dogs lying around, which is cool. Everywhere smells of shit, though. I think, you can't see now, sun's too bright. Yeah, I'll be there. But everywhere's sort of covered in large poos. I'm not sure what they are. They look like giant rabbits, but I haven't seen any giant rabbits yet. Yeah, nice little walk. Starting to warm up now. I think we're about 24 degrees, 8 o'clock in the morning. I've got about maybe 2 or 3 hours before I'm being cooked alive. As you can tell, I'm definitely quite high up. As you can see, I try and shade you. You can see the sea. I think my hotel's over there. That's the nearest town that way. But nah, it's good. On the move. Drink time. Oh god, that's getting warm too. Oh well, adventuring. So this is it. I'm able to get my first view, or unintruded view, of the mountain. There we go. It's like being on safari. So now I've got to decide which of the many peaks am I going to make my way up. I would put it to vote, but I mean there's no internet up here either. Should have really thought about that. But yeah, I'll just pick one, I suppose. I can do that. I'm sure I can pick a mountain to climb out of all these mountains. But just in case I don't, at least I made it. Ooh-wee! Gotta say it's warm. Who'd have thought of that? Yeah, quite a way from home now. And again, you can't see, can you? They shield you a little bit. No, it doesn't help too much. But yeah, it's been an hour and 20 minutes to get to the mountains from my home, or my hotel, or that place. Onwards. Now that is a noise I like to hear on a hot day. Let's go see what we have. Oh, nice. It's like a little stream running off the mountain. Water looks so clean. Might have a paddle on that on the way back, for sure. So I thought I'd share this little place with you. I mean, it looks quite picturesque, I think. Have a little look for yourselves. So after 2 hours of wandering, lots of dead ends, some bendy, windy, windy, twisty, narrow roads, I finally got my route to Likator. Likator, that's how it's pronounced. There's no ch noise apparently in the Greek language. So I'm now on the ascent to Olympus National Park in Mount Olympus. Potentially a 3 hour to 4 hour walk, but I'll do it in 3, I reckon. But yeah, doing good, feeling good. Starting to warm up a bit. But I won't let it stop me. I'm on a mission. So I now have officially set foot on the Mount Olympus trail to Mount Olympus National Park. How cool is that? Butterfly. Hey, butterfly. If we get into land, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm not interested. So yeah, here we go. Little lizard thing there. Yeah, there's a lot of animals about. I've already seen turtles, snake. Well, what was left of a snake, it wasn't alive, sadly. A couple of lizards so far. It's cool. It's, yes, up we go. It's a lot of steps, or stepping. As you can see, I've got the sweatband on now. It's 12 o'clock midday. The sun is on my back to the east. I'm climbing. I've had my first sign of altitude. My ears just popped a little. I'm still following the trail nicely. I don't know how high I am yet, but the target is 1200. So let's just keep soldiering on. So I'm following an extremely inconspicuous route. My phone says it's a thing, and there's evidence that people have been up here because there's markers on the trees of red and white dots. I don't know what they mean, but it's a good sign, I hope. Yeah, there's one there. So I know I'm not the first to be doing something this stupid. Let's see if we can get up and have a look out. That's the best I can do so far. I don't know what my altitude is, but it's high. So I think I've come to a break point. Snake or something. I think I've come to a break point. So I've come to a rest point for now. I think I'm at the height of one, almost at the height of one of the peaks. Anyway, and this is my view. 3, 2, 1, brace yourself. As you can see, I'm not all the way up yet, but every mile is a victory. So onwards and upwards. That's where I've come from. That's where I'm going. So we're coming up to one of the money shots. Here we go. How fucking awesome is that? I have never been in a mountain before, and it's everything I dreamed of. So I'm not entirely sure where I am in the mountains, to be honest. I'll take that for a second. That's better. But reached a nice little open point. That's a bit special, isn't it? Onwards. So I'm on the descent now. I'm not going to make it to the national park. It is very hot up here. I got to about maybe 800 meters ish in altitude. I don't know way of recording it, but I got pretty far up. Not even, well, yeah, a little over a third of it. But I'm pleased with that. At least it's an achievement nonetheless to come out here by myself and do it. I'm still feeling pretty strong, just a little warm, and I'm drinking a lot more water than I need to ration. So potential risk is if I carry on going up, I'm going to run out of water. But no, it's been good. Seen lots of things, done lots of things, set out what I achieved to do, single-handedly climb Mount Olympus. Got a little souvenir as well, take home. So that was the furthest I got. So yeah, let's get back home into the swimming pool, I think. Not so bad. Ooh. Yeah, it's getting warm. I've had about 3.5, 4 litres of water. Something like that, possibly a bit more. But it's warm. So, all things aside, there is one thing I want to do whilst I'm here. I made this. In here is a little flint arrow that I napped a while back. And so far, everywhere that I've been, I've left one. So there's one in, where is it? I've left one in Merlin's Cave in Tintagel. That was glued to the wall at the far back of the cave. I've left one in Valhalla, the bar in York, in Yorktown. Where else have I left one? I'm sure there's another couple. But I want to leave one here in the mountain, so this is what we're going for now. So that's what it is. I found a nice little spot here. Looks up at the hill. It's a couple of steps. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place it without falling to my death underneath this rock, just by this pile. And I've got to say, despite the blistering heat, despite the fact they're wearing a 90s throwback headband, that still looks pretty damn cool, doesn't it? Yeah. And I've come from up there, so I'm doing a big circle, about 3 or 4k left before I'm back to civilization. I've only seen 2 people the whole time I've been up here, and I've been up here now way longer than I should have been. Good number of hours. So I'm going to go quiet for a little while and get my walk on. Love you all. Once more for the panoramic view. And again, it's another beauty. I believe that's my, oh, look at that, that's pretty. I can't turn you around, one sec. As I was saying, I believe that's the end of my, nearing the end of my journey. I can hear people playing down in the stream and it sounds so inviting. So I'm walking this civilian pre-made thing. I'm assuming it's going to take me back to humanity, to civilization. But yes, that was pretty tough. So probably about 800, 900 meters. A little shy of my goal. Got nowhere near the reserve, the thing. It's just, yeah, no, too hot. Too hot. However, I'd say I've covered just on the mountainside alone around 10k, which is pretty darn impressive. 5k up, 6k, 7k, probably more actually. But yeah, coming back now. What a day. So things I love after 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8-hour walk. Free tap water. Oh, heaven on earth. I'm going to fill everything up and then I've got about a 2-3 mile walk back home. Okay. So I suppose this will be the signing off message from my day in the mountains. God knows how many kilometers I've covered. I checked my altitude. It's just a little under 700 meters out of the 1200 that I was going for. I didn't make the reserve, the national park. It's just, it's too blimmin' hot, isn't it? Look at that thing, look at that. It's like a big ball of fire in the sky. I feel like an ant. And, but yeah, no, it was good stuff. I got up Mount Olympus. That was my goal, my main objective, which I've succeeded. So I've just come down. You can see the sea again, almost normal sized. It's supposed to be teeny and tiny like earlier. But no, I'm happy. Hot, warm, look fucking awesome though. Look at that. But yeah, hot, really, really hot. I've just filled up all my water bottles. Had a quick 5-minute. And now I continue my trudge home. Let's do this now. So by some divine calculation, and Lord knows who's responsible for this one, but I've just looked at the distance that I've walked today from my hotel front door to the pin that I made in the mountain for my first resting point, which was about 100 meters or so below the highest peak that I got to. And would you believe it, that distance was 8 miles from the hotel to the pin, with a height of 1,112 meters up, vertical. So plus the other 100 that I made for the peak, I've actually done the 1,200 meter walk that I should have, height that I should have achieved from just doing that. So it's not a total loss. I just didn't get to all I didn't do was get to the national thing. I keep forgetting it. I think I'm a little bit too hot. But I made my distance, it turns out, so one goal. Anyway, now another 8 miles to get back, ish. find a pub. I'm staying there for the day. And I'm back in the hotel with my hard-earned beer in a paper cup. Obviously, it's so good.